Oh. Sorry, we can't talk right now. This Lumdala, the statuesque woman, is a gaze that could cut stone. She turns her chiseled cheekbone to the sky and favors you with a look of acknowledgement. Did you take some pills? No, but the one you took are not the same. You can take them right away if you want to. You what? You're going to take it? Okay. Okay. Her eyes shimmer under silvered eyeshadow in a razor-precise line of kohl. Before you can speak, she throws her hands up in dramatic fashion.
Good day, stranger.
Autographs as to the performance, please. Great art requires great concentration. Greatness is expected from the Revel of Stars. What is the Revel of Stars? We are the finest theater troupe in the city. We believe that the best art is immersive and true to life. She looks at the amphitheater with a rapturous expression. We stage our performance right here in Copperlane for the edification of all. I suppose I can spare a moment for a fan. Does the Revel of Stars take many new members? But of course, good drama is a balm to the soul, and we wish to offer a true theatrical experience to as many as possible. What kind of members you take? We'll take in the new and old, the tall and small, the experienced and inexperienced, whoever is best suited to fulfill a role to the utmost. How long do you keep your members? As long as they're able to satisfy the demands of their roles. She smooths a wayward strand of hair. True acting could be a grueling process, so some last longer than others. I'd like to ask something. What do you do? Wait, very well. If you happen to know any aspiring thespian, please send them my way. Her lips stretch into a hungry smile. We always have plays for novices. That depends entirely on the demand of the role. She lays a slender hand on her chest. I am the padded knight, the widow of the wood, and the warrior queen Mukga. All at different times. To live a different life each day is a glorious thing indeed, my friend. Yeah, lady. That's cool.
Let's see what lies this way.
Super cool. The bench are strewn with chicken bones, broken bottles, and greasy scraps of paper. Greasy slacks of papers. That's my favorite.
Something you don't
Greasy
see every
paper,
day.
by the way, guys, was my porn star name in college. Don't ask how I got that. Summons 3 wood beetle. Oh. What the hell do you equip that anyway? Oh, here. Crumbled loaves and shredded flyers float on the water. Love your reaction, Enrage. Just like, what the fuck? Dalton, this elderly man paces back and forth, taking short, hobbled steps. His gaze is distant, and beneath it are the dark rings of many restless nights. He appears to be having a conversation with someone who isn't there. And the way you fought, cutting down 2 at a time. We shared quite a victory, you and I. Who are you talking to? The man looks up at you startled. Oh, by the flame. For just a moment, I thought I'd heard her. He puts a hand on his chest, catching his breath. What troubles you? Just the memories of my youth in the Northwatch Rangers. Trials and adventures from a lifetime ago. He shakes his head. Of late, the memory of lost battles and fallen friends have been especially vivid. Tell me about these memories. It's been nearly 60 years. We were known throughout the Deerwood then. We thought we'd adventure together forever, collecting coppers and inspiring songs. The wrinkles around his eyes deepened. That was until we faced Helig of Thane. He was a wizard whose experiment in necromancy left a trail of bodies, some reanimated from Solace Vale to Midwood. We tracked him as he fled towards the Valian Republic, catching him just west of the Lake of Drowned Tombs. We were fools. Seasoned as we were not prepared for his foul magic. Our numbers were nothing against his power. A wiser man would have ordered a retreat, not me. By some curse of the gods, I was knocked out, and when I awoke, my rangers, my Rowena, they were all dead. He holds empty air in his arms. Who is Rowena? My friend, my comrade in arms, and my love. We'd planned to adventure together until we grew old enough to settle down and enjoy our fortunes. Young as we were, we couldn't imagine anything would tear us apart. I know this sounds like an old man's madness, but I hear her. A voice just over my shoulder, calling to me in my dreams. At night, I see her wandering the catacombs beneath the city, trying to escape. Foolish as it sounds, I can't shake the idea that she's somehow down there, waiting for me. I've even ventured below, though it damn near cost me my life. He hesitates. Were I half the warrior I was in my youth, I'd search every grave in Rathole. As it is, I'm stuck with a feeble body in the agonizing notion that my love is somehow down there, beyond my help. Yeah, I'll search the catacombs. Tears springs to the old man's eye. There's an entrance just southwest of here, on the other side of the canal. He sniffs and wipes his eyes. You're truly a gift from the gods, if there's anything you can find of her. Cool. I knew there was going to be something with the catacombs. I knew it wasn't like, you know, just there. Okay, this leaves the place. I don't want to leave, though. I don't want to go into the other sections. There seems to be a lot of stuff to do in this area first. What's that? The Hall of Revealed Mysteries.
Books hold so many answers, yet you cannot merely ask them a question aloud. You must pore through the pages and hunt for knowledge yourself. I like to think of libraries as way shrines to WoW.
Welcome to the Hall of Revealed Mysteries.
Hail and well met.
The woman barely glances up from the tombs on the table as you approach. You're welcome to browse the stacks, but mind that you keep your voice down. This is still a temple after all, and Grimda doesn't tolerate disorder. This temple, it looks like a library. Her eyes grow wide and round. That's because it is. Well is the god of mysteries and answers, encryption and decryption, concealment and revelation. She raises her hands to the rows of shelves. Its guidance comes from the understanding of the unknown and the protection of hidden knowledge. The Hall of Revealed Mysteries was built to celebrate that. To think there's such a place in the Deerwood, incredible. I'd love a glimpse of the archives. How many secrets must sit up on these shelves? Fascinating. Isn't it? Temples dedicated to well tend to hold vast stores of knowledge. We use that knowledge to unravel and preserve the mysteries of the world. Anything else? Tell me about yourself. She throws her broad shoulders back. I am Scrivener and a devotee of Whale. It is my duty to look after our records and resources. Her chest swells with pride. Who's Grimda? Fexa speaks reverently. Why? She's the High Archivist. She's one of the most accomplished scholars alive today. Nothing goes on here without her knowing about it. Almost nothing, anyway. She scratches behind her ear. You should probably tread lightly around her today. Okay. Sounds like super ominous.
Which is not very quiet.
The books on these shelves cover the history of and mythology of Old Valia. Can I just like loot stuff? No, I can't.
Sure.
Wait, who sees me right now?
Mm-hmm.
I knew there was a way for me to loot that thing. My son, tomorrow I become the effigy. Tomorrow I become Skane's embodiment on Eora. Tomorrow my master chokes on his own whip. For months we met by secret conclave to plot our landlord's demise, all the while working the field as if our hearts were content. Skane teaches us to plot with the mind while keeping one's face impassive, inscrutable. Fair fights are for those with armies. The quiet slave is our whetstone, our focus. In his worship, our cause finds focus, clarity, and possibility. Tomorrow my master chokes on his own whip. By the time you read this, I will be dead. I pray Skane does not abandon me for speaking of my plotting, but a son deserves to know how his father died. For I have volunteered to be the effigy. Skane will inhabit my body, using this old farmer's simple flesh as a puppet of godly rage. I've been shaved and anointed. Tomorrow morning I will be your father in name only, as my manhood will be removed. My nose and ears removed, and my useless mortal eyes will be replaced with flintstones through which Skane might see the world. What the hell? My son, I am sorry for the lies I've told you these past 3 seasons, but Skane demands secrecy. Even your mothers knows nothing of my furtive service to the quiet slave. Curse my name if you must, but never weep for me, for I die for the betterment of our community. To smite our lord's corruptions from the face of Eora. Tomorrow my master chokes on his own whip, for tomorrow I become the effigy. Bro, that's just wrong, man. Ugh. Don't remove your balls, bro. You don't have to do that. It's okay. Well, I mean, for that matter, don't remove your eyes either. Elder Archives. If I save, can I loot this without, like, everybody attacking me? No one seems to give a shit.
I see where you're going with that.
Save. What if I... He's like, don't enter there. And I'm just like, Mom, I gotta enter anyway. Fine. The queen that was and still is. Dear sisters, do you remember your first deliverance, when you strangled your first wrongdoer? Did you see the moment when life became death? Could you see the instance when your victim realized that Boudica forgets nothing? When Boudica takes back her throne, will you face her with pride, knowing you have held to your own oaths, or will you be among the word breakers? Boudica teaches vengeance and memory, and while she is in exile, we must be her eyes and ears that let no injustice slip from record. We must be clenched fists that silence the lying breath. When Boudica takes back her throne, all of the injustice that have slipped through the crack of history will be righted. The villains hiding in plain sight amongst the innocent will feel the burned queen choking grasp. Pray that you live to see the day when you will join our queen in this cleansing of the wicked. But know, my sisters, that we must be ready to see the end of our days without the return of our queen, for she will take back her throne, but it may be our daughters that serves the restored court. We must continue to live as we have always lived, hated by the other faiths, even though we place justice above our own well-being. At least the Empire of Aedir still holds our creed in proper esteem. It is a proper sign of respect that by imperial custom, our clergy must oversee a contract for it to be legally binding. For who else understands the value of remembering one oaths than Woedica's faithful? And let us not count our current blessing, for we still enjoy the support of the Paladin Order of the Steel Garrote. They too understand that society is built and broken by the oaths and rules of its people. When Boudica takes back her throne, my family will know that I was right to commit my life to the exiled queen. When Boudica takes back her throne, the Strangler will stop being a story told to frighten our daughters, but a hero woven into parables that teach our children justice. When Boudica takes back her throne, she will bring her flawless memory with her. Every transgression, every crime, and every injustice will be revealed. When Boudica takes back her throne, even gods won't be spared their due retribution. Rough. Oh, bro, I'll take that. Sure. Shit.
It's not what I was expecting.
I got grazed by the trap, thank God. Theorems of Pengram. A heavy old book that carries the dust of centuries, that pages are as fine and thin as onion skin, and covered with obscure diagrams and notes of animancy.
I'll take a peek.
If I get out of here, am I gonna get brutally murdered? Nope. Nobody cares. Like no one actually cares. That's super weird. Oh no, I've been caught stealing. Oh no. What will I do? These titles all refer to Glenfathan mathematics and advanced geometry. The symbols on these pages writhe and shifts. They're dizzying to look at. Meh. I've been caught stealing. Yet. Nobody cares, really. They're like, oh, don't steal. Impossibly, this painted eye seems to move whenever you turn your back. Okay, that's weird. Pretty certain it's not supposed to do that, but okay, sure.
Sure.
Hail and well met.
An elderly dwarf surveys the stacks. Her skin looks as tough and wrinkled as a walnut. Despite her stature, she manages to look down her nose at you. You're welcome to look around, but let the priest and scriveners continue the search. She shoots the nearest robed figure a withering glare. Wouldn't do to give them any other excuses. Tell me about yourself. I'm the High Archivist of Hall of Revealed Mysteries. She coughs loudly into her fist, and I'm too old and too busy to be bothered with inane questions. Even just one or two? Kind of size. What else do you need? I'd like to know more about Whale. Her smile reveals a row of crooked teeth. That's the rub, isn't it? Whale is the god of things hidden and revealed. The more of the 100 visions one sees, the more one has yet to discover. Though we often call Whale he who sees and is not seen, it is neither male nor female. Though to assign any definitive characteristic to Whale is to miss another essential part of his divinity. The 100 visions. A term of reverence for Whale's many revelations. Despite the name, they're infinite. Each epiphany leads to yet another enigma. Okay. What are they looking for? Maybe I could find it. She sizes you up, stroking her chin. Could you now? She scowls at the robbed priest again. You certainly couldn't do worse than this lot anyway. Thieves made off with an ancient scroll of Whale. They intend to blaspheme by selling that which should remain hidden, a secret of the 100 visions. Her wiry eyebrows arch over her spectacles. The guards caught one of them, but were overzealous in their interrogation. All they could piece together was something about a farmhouse and the road to Durford. Track the thieves down. I don't care what you do with them, but bring back the scroll. Whale rewards the persistent seeker, and so do I. An ancient scroll of Whale? That's a fine price. I mean, a worthy task. I had a question about the missing scroll. Ask. Tell me what you know about the thieves. Very little, except that they were foolish to believe they could steal from the God of Secrets. That, and they were fleeing to a farmhouse. How should I indulge the thieves? However you can. Kill them, rob them, leave them. It makes no difference to me. She waves a hand and smiles grimly. I'll consider it one of Whale's mysteries. What's so special about this scroll? Whale is the God of Secrets. If I told you that, I'd cheapen it, wouldn't I? She cackles. It's a parable. The kind that nourishes the inquisitive mind and poisons the foolish. Okay, farewell. Ooh, interesting. Yeah? So we have yet another quest. Man, this place is full of quests. I love it. So far we got like 4 quests or something. Just in the first zone of the city. The city has like 5 different districts. It's crazy. So much stuff to explore. We're gonna have such a good time doing it. Freaking love this game, man. Super cool.
Adair, you have said you fought in the Saints' War, but for which side?
The one that blew up my god.
I didn't mean anything by it. I imagine a man with a head made of fire and light could be very convincing.
Funny thing about Dear Woodens. With all that fire and light, they just treated him like another authority figure.
Huh. Interesting conversation. Let's move to here. Save. New save. And we'll continue this tomorrow, guys. Tomorrow. My apologies, guys, to leave like that. I kind of have to go to bed. I couldn't sleep this entire weekend. I need my rest. Also, Van is really not feeling well. Like she's up to like I don't know if you guys know what even that means, because it's not in Fahrenheit, it's Celsius, I think, but it's just like she's up to turning 9, which is pretty darn high if you have a fever. I'm gonna go take care of her because she's really not feeling good. I'm gonna lie down too. I'll be streaming this game again though tomorrow evening at 7 p.m. EST. We're gonna be playing this game again. So if you guys want to see the follow up to that, our exploration of Defiance Bay, us going into the catacombs, going after the thieves that stole the scroll, all that cool stuff is gonna be tomorrow. Seems like a Cold War story to it. Yes, it is. It's been great for me to listen while doing stuff. Awesome, Enrage. I'm really glad you like it. So, guys, thank you so freaking much for watching the stream. You've been amazing. Thank you very, very much for that. It's been incredible. You guys have been insane with the love and stuff. It's been crazy. Love you guys. I will see you guys tomorrow. Before we go, we're going to go and owe somebody. We're going to share the love a little bit. Who is streaming right now? Let me just see that we could give some love to. You know what? I think we should go and see. You know what? Let's see Lanthios. Lanthios is streaming right now. He's streaming some. I mean, it's been a while since we haven't hosted Lanthios. Super awesome guy. Really cool streamer. He's been streaming for quite a while now. Really cool guy. So give him some love. He's streaming some Kerbal Space Program, and I will see you guys tomorrow at 7 p.m. EST for more of Pillars of Eternity. Bye, guys. Good night.